This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. The top 10 Aston Martin models of all time written by Nihar for public domain. Aston Martin is adorned by rich and prestigious heritage that defines the company as something remarkably special within the automotive history. Having started as Bamford and Martin Limited in 1913 under the leadership of Lionel Martin and Robert Bamford, the company transformed into a revolutionary brand synonymous with elegance and high performance. The name Aston Martin was picked up in 1914 after Martin's successful run at the Buckinghamshire Hill Climb in England. After just 1 year, they had built the first Aston Martin and registered it under the company name. By 1920, the headquarters had been transferred to Kensington. Remarkably, Aston Martin made their entrance in the French Grand Prix in 1922, marking their first historic progress in overseas competition, with 2 of their cars finishing the race. With drive Andy Palmer serving as the new chief executive, we can only expect the best from Aston Martin in terms of production development and technology. Dr. Palmer is a British-based chartered engineer, businessman, and chartered manager with 35 years experience in the automotive industry. These are our picks for the top 10 Aston Martin models of all time. 1. 1963-65 Aston Martin DB5. Aston Martin DB5. We begin out list of the 10 best Aston Martin models of all time with the DB5. The model came out in 1023 samples and had a stunning design. The DB series was derived in honor of David Brown, the president of Aston Martin between 1947 and 1972. If the car looks familiar, it's probably because it is the most recognized James Bond car. Featuring an inline-six 3,995 engine that could produce 282 bhp, the DB5 came with a maximum speed of 230 km/h, 143 miles per hour. The car could also accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 8 seconds. 2. Aston Martin Rapide. 2010 Aston Martin Rapide. Production of the Rapide began in 2010 and are still being manufactured to date. The car is a high-performance 4-door sports saloon and was first introduced to the world in 2009 at the Frankfurt Motor Show. It houses a V12 5,935cc engine that can produce 470 bhp and maintain a maximum speed of 303 km/h, 188.5 miles per hour, with an acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour in an impressive 5.3 seconds. The car also includes features such as LED tail lamps, bi-xenon headlamps, and a tilt-telescoping steering wheel. The interior walnut and leather trim were standard, combined with metallic accents. 3. 1976 Aston Martin Lagonda. 1976 Aston Martin Lagonda. During its time, the Lagonda was a classy 4-door saloon that was produced from 1976 to 1990. It came with an unconventional design that was done by William Townes, and the model was one of the costliest saloons on the planet. In fact, the only other cars that came close to its price range were the Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit and Bentley Mulsanne. The Lagonda became the world's first production car to feature computer management and a digital instrument panel. 4. 2005 Aston Martin The 5TH8 Vantage. 2005 Aston Martin The 5TH8 Vantage. The 2005 V8 Vantage was the slimmest and most agile sports car in the company's lineup and was designed to compete with the equally successful Porsche 911. Initially, the model ran a 4.3-liter V8 quad-cam 32-valve engine that managed 380 horsepower. However, after 2008, the model was upgraded to a 4.7-liter 420 horsepower engine. The idea was to build around 3,000 samples per year, with each going for $110,000 in 2006. 5. 2008 Aston Martin DBS. 2008 Aston Martin. The iconic DBS begun production in 2008 and stopped in 2012. The model made its debut in 2007 at the Pebble Beach Concours Diligence and came with a brand new graphite gray color with a blue tint. The DBS line was created in Caden, Warwickshire, although the engine was assembled at the Aston Martin engine site in Cologne, Germany. 6. 1994 Aston Martin DB7. 1994 Aston Martin DB7. The Aston Martin DB7 came in the form of a convertible and a coupe and was produced from 1994 to 2004. The model was designed by Keith Helford and Ian Callum and was introduced as an entry-level car during its debut. It was the highest production car ever produced by Aston Martin, with 7,000-plus models built. The car featured an upgraded Jaguar XJS platform with numerous changes. Surprisingly, most of the model is made with Jaguar resources and was funded by Ford Motor Company. The DB7 was in fact the only steel unit structure built in Bloxham, as you are probably aware that the other Aston models are designed with aluminum for the most of their bodies. 7. Aston Martin Vanquish 2001 Aston Martin Vanquish launched as a Grand Tourer. The Aston Martin Vanquish was designed by Dilip Chabria and Ian Callum, and then unveiled in 2001 at the Geneva Motor Show. The car was an instant success and actually appeared as the official James Bond car in the movie Die Another Day. It housed a 5,935cc V12 engine and had the ability to produce 450 bhp of power. The car is also featured in Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2. 8. Aston Martin DBS V100 2007 Aston Martin DBS V12 The DBS V12 is a high-performance sports car that was manufactured from 2007 to 2012. It featured a 48-valve 5,935cc engine, as well as a 6-speed automatic or 6-speed manual transmission. The car could reach a maximum speed of 307 km/h, 191 miles per hour, and manage a total output of 570 Nm of torque and 510 horsepower. It could accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds and has even appeared in several movies, most noticeably Casino Royale, where Daniel Craig was cast as the new James Bond. 9. 2003 Aston Martin DB90 2003 Aston Martin DB9 launched in 2003 at the Frankfurt Auto Show. This was the first model constructed at the Gaydon facility owned by Aston Martin. Most of its body is aluminum, which hides a V8 platform for the car's chassis. Henrik Visker and Ian Callum were behind the design. The engine was a 6-liter V12 from the V12 Vanquish, which could achieve a commendable max speed of 183 miles per hour, 295 km/h. It could also accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.1 short seconds. 10. Aston Martin The 5TH8 Vantage 1977 Aston Martin The 5TH8 Vantage. Finishing our list of the top 10 best Aston Martin models of all time is the 1977 V8 Vantage. When it was first launched in 1977, the car became the first supercar in Britain. The V8 Vantage had the capacity to reach 170 miles per hour top speed and came with an acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds. Although the model was inspired by the V8 line, it featured significant changes that led to a uniquely satisfying experience. The car could produce 375 horsepower power output and was integrated with new add-ons like a separate rear spoiler and a blanked bonnet vent. Aston Martin gets a $656 million lifeline led by Formula One billionaire as it runs low on cash. Brussels Dream Cars Show 2020. The brand Aston Martin exhibits its model Aston Martin DBS on January 9, 2020, in Brussels, Belgium. Photo by Daniel Pierner. Photo via Getty Images. At the Brussels Dream Cars Show 2020, Aston Martin exhibits its model DBS on January 9, 2020, in Brussels, Belgium. Aston Martin Lagonda Global Holdings plc secured a £500 million, $656 million, lifeline to restore the balance sheet and help build a new sport utility vehicle, after agreeing to sell a minority stake to billionaire Lawrence Stroll. The deal agreed late Thursday gives the UK luxury car maker much-needed breathing space as it looks to get back in track following a turbulent start to life as a public company. Aston Martin needs funds to ease a debt burden and start building the DBX, its first-ever SUV, which Chief Executive Officer Andy Palmer is banking on to sell in higher volumes than the stylish sports cars made famous in the James Bond movies. The shares posted their biggest gain ever on Friday after Aston Martin announced details of the rescue package, with Ziza Group led by Stroll buying as much as 20% of the company. The sterling bonds also rose to their highest since July. The Canadian investor will become executive chairman, according to a statement. Bloomberg News reported earlier that the deal had been agreed to overnight. This fundraise brings down our leverage and substantially supports investment in new products, Palmer said in an interview. The company no longer needs to draw down on a £100 million high-interest loan, he added. Stroll, a Canadian investor who owns a Formula One racing team, won the backing of Aston Martin's board. He edged out rival Zutter Geely, which also sought to invest in the sports car maker. Stroll's consortium will pay £182 million for a 16.7% stake, before contributing to a rights issue supported by major shareholders to raise a further £318 million. Nevertheless, the need for a cash influx sums up the disappointing turn of events since Aston Martin went public in October 2018. At the time, the company was touting a turnaround under Palmer, a former Nissan Motor Company executive, helped by private equity backing. Aston Martin shares jumped 22% to 490 pence as of 9:35 a.m. Friday, the most since its October 2018 initial public offering. Still, the stock remains about 74% lower than the listing price.